Hey, how's it going, everyone? Hope you're doing well today or tonight, wherever you are. Welcome back to B Gaming. We're gonna be playing more baseball today. I tried to do a video last night, but I was highly distracted. So, I apologize for that. So, we just got rid of that video, and we're just gonna like, we only made it to the second ending of the game, so nothing had even happened yet, so. But anyways, welcome back. We're playing baseball. Like and subscribe, be much appreciated. Try and get those viewers up, get the subscribers up. So comment, favorite, like the video if you like it, all those type of things. Hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I'm doing new videos. I'll do them as much as I can. And yeah, just let me get sorted here. Trying to find a screen. I have lots, but I just sometimes I take them out and leave them on the table, and then I can't find the package, so. Alright, so screen appears to be ready now. We're just gonna get that in the bowl, and we're gonna have a puff, and we'll continue on with our season. Starting to turn around, so me definitely changing like just setting the difficulty has really helped because uh, with the dynamic difficulty, like my pitching was so much better than my hitting, and it was really setting me up for failure. So we'll see. Maybe one day I'll turn it back to the dynamic difficulty. But for now, we're okay. Like I said, veteran difficulty for hitting and all-star difficulty for pitching. Okay.
We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Jays have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Jack Flaherty is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Big arm here, Jack Flaherty. Call him Jack Flash. This guy throws in the upper 90s, 97 to 100 miles an hour. Great life up in the zone. Good hard breaking ball. He has tremendous mound presence. Gets the ball, throws it in a hurry. There isn't anything really finesse about this guy. One of the top power pitchers in all of baseball.
Now into the box, Jahmai Jones. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Second to 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Yolmer Sanchez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the cross.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game.
Nope.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1 and 2. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think Ryan Mountcastle is a guy we really need to focus in on today. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Blue Jays coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. John Means will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something, or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in will be Lourdes Gurriel. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Sanchez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So 2 out, nobody on. That'll bring up Christian Yelich. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Blue Jays go down. Second inning set to go. And set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. In there, strike two.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
In now, DJ Stewart. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball one. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 9 homers and 15 RBIs. Popped him up. Suarez over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. That's wide, 2-0. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and it's 1-0 Baltimore. So coming to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. First delivery to him.
Wow, he's really attacking me with that fastball.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. Fouled away. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. And that's the first out.
That is good.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Here's Joey Gallo now. And he fouls this one off. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Count is 1-2 now. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
I got to count 2-2.
Little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2.
Trying to send it the other way.
Into the windup and the pitch.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
That is good.
Now it'll be Eugenio Suarez, who went deep in the contest last night. First pitch on its way. As he'll go after a curveball off the plate at strike 1.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Hard hit towards center. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail this one 1-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Ramon Urias trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work a big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. But that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. And the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting up.
Striding in is Rio Ruiz. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Jahmai Jones, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Fouled off. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they're up 1-0.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the third inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Heidi. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting in, the second baseman.
Next to bat for Toronto, Kevin Biggio. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 4. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center.
Dang it, man.
Stewart will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout, Joe Panik. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. The Jays go down in order. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Yolmer Sanchez. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Biggio's there to make the catch for the first out.
The first baseman, number 6.
Digging in next, Ryan Mountcastle. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Fouled away. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat, down the third baseline. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's George Springer back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
The 2-1 home. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the second out.
Now back, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. First delivery to him. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santander waits on it, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail 1-0. In now for the O's, Austin Hayes, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Skied into straightaway right. Gallo is there to put it away for out number 1. Ready now for Baltimore. DJ Stewart flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a ball 1-0. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2-2 pitch is fouled away.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Tyler Flowers is on deck. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Oh my goodness.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when they're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Stewart leads off first with 1 away. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
There's ball 4. Next, here is Ramon Urias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Into the box, Jumai Jones. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired.
Hey, let's get the bats going, though.
It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore.
Damn.
Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far.
Now to bat, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Joey Gallo will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Count now, a ball and a strike. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next, it'll be Eugenio Suarez. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around in the inning. Now at the plate is Yolmer Sanchez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hit in the air to left. Yelich on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And now Ryan Mountcastle. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way is pitch number 75.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Anthony Santander will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now here's the first offering. Two out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 1-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're up 2-0.
Too bad I can't get him any run support.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Leading up for Toronto.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
first pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Santander waits on it. 1 out.
The batter, number 8.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. First pitch of the AB now. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. And no surprise based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay to see if they want to challenge the out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and getting another look at it, I'm still not sure. This may be a tough challenge decision here.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Here's Joe Panic. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third baseline. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
George Springer the next to hit as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
I can't get anything going.
Has a play. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. Ready now is Austin Hayes. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Juan Nicasio comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 40. Juan.
Into the box, DJ Stewart, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Popped him up. Suarez is there. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
batting, catcher.
So the next to bat will be Tyler Flowers. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Springer gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. But they hold a 2. Last half of the 7th here, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First offering. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
The 1-1 home. Into right field, that's a base hit. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
In is Christian Yelich as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The bouncer to the left side. Sanchez is there. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're down 2-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Ramon Urias. He's set, and the pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. A 1 pitch on its way. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Yelich going back, gone to lead off the inning.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game, and that bomb here in the 8th is big.
At the plate now, Rio Ruiz, as it's grounded sharply to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jahmai Jones. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Springer coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So here is Yolmer Sanchez. Flew out last time up. First pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he popped him up. Suarez into foul territory. And no one will get this one. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Gallo is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side.
Yeah.
Orioles get a run thanks to the long
home run on me. Of course you did.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
First offering on its way. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Next, it'll be Travis d'Arnaud. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
The throw into second.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Standing in now, Kevin Biggio, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And this throw gets away from him. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. And he is in there.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So now here is Joe Panic. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
1-0 count. The pitch. Ripped to second base. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Isaac Matson is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. At the plate, George Springer fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Curveball misses inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 2 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors in the inning, and 1 man left on.
Leading off for the Orioles.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Springer is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Digging in, the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, no balls and a strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, the tag, and he's hauled out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
So now to the plate, Austin Hayes, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're up 3-2. Paul Fry takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 51, Paul Fry. Leading up for Toronto, the designated hitter.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a hard liner to center field. Hayes is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
I hit it well, but...
And here's Christian Yelich now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. Flowers is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Now back.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Prior history in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. On he pops it up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Final strike for the Blue Jays. On the ground to third. Throw on to first, and the Orioles come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece, as this one is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The O's took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. John Means wins his 3rd of the season. Jack Flaherty racked up 12.
try and bounce back this game, see how it goes. Hopefully, better offensively. Just give me a second though, guys. I'm just gonna go grab a drink and I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that, everyone. took a few minutes more than I expected because I was trying to convince my cat to eat. So, got her to eat, and that's good. It's been being fussy lately. She wants her wet cat food, but can't give it to her all the time. So, anyways, let's get into another game here. You should be lights out, Ryu. Come on. I don't know, I figured change it up. Yeah, speaking of changing it up, let's switch her lineup around. We got guys cold everywhere. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Everybody's cold, so we're gonna have a altered lineup.
We are in downtown Toronto at Rogers Centre, getting you set for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the Show is next.
Place is packed today.
Hyunjin Ryu, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high.
Okay. Have a puff here, and We'll get this started.
Scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
And he fouls this one off. 0-1, here's the pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Matt, I know these guys are looking for better results from Ryan Mountcastle today. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game, dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's just 1 for 6. And now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
That's
just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Two pitches fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Blue Jays coming up. It's Major League. Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he takes ball 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So now into the box is Eugenio Suarez. First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. outside for a ball, 1-1. Hernandez playing here in his age 34 season. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues, without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And that one yanked just foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hot shot down the line. Stewart is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued, first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
1-1. Trying to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
At the plate now is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Yelich leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag as the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
I don't think he was out.
New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, DJ Stewart.
Number 24.
Ryu looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Austin Hayes the next at bat. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting 6, the right fielder.
Next up, Cedric Mullins. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the 0-1. struck him out. So 2 down and a runner at first. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. From the stretch. Set to deliver the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and they'll escape the danger created by the error. The inning is over. Orioles lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Gets ahead of him here. He got to swing over the top of this one.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
Nice pitch.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette. As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bichette stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Line to the right side, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Again, another foul ball. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Ryu gets the sign. 0-2 on its way. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And he got him.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Ramon Urias, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Chopped to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jahmai Jones. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
2 strikes.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So stepping in is Travis d'Arnaud. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stewart is underneath this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Batting 9.
So to get his day started at the plate, Joaquin Diaz trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Drops 1 down here, and they'll try to beat it out. But this will get fouled for strike 2. Diaz is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Blue Jays go.
Now to the plate, Yolmer Sanchez grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The first baseman, number 6.
1 out, base is empty, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Fouled off. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Fouled away. Now another 1-2.
My goodness.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
DJ Stewart is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And he fouls this one off. Swung on and missed. That strike two.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Stepping in for the Jays, Eugenio Suarez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
No balls and one strike.
Just missing that.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at-bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Suarez is retired, and there's one away.
Number 22.
In is Christian Yelich. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Strike two on the curveball. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Yelich. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In the dirt here. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Called strike 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
He's set. Here it comes. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Yelich at second with 2 down. Ooh, and Hernandez really overthrows this one. That'll be a wild pitch. but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 1-1.
Ball 2. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. Stepping in once again is Austin Hayes. Popped into foul ground his last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Ground ball right side. Panic's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department. Cedric Mullins comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And it's fouled away. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hit in the air down the left field line. After it is Yelich. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The 3rd baseman, number 2.
Next to stand in is Freddie Galvis. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count.
And this winds up hitting the first base bag. And they're going to get it out on the play, and that'll be a bizarre ending to the inning, to say the least. 3 up, 3 down. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Stepping up is Bo Bichette, struck out in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Severino. He goes to get it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Up next, Joe Panic. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Lays off 1-0. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
That was a great throw from a guy that's not necessarily known for his catch and throw abilities. He had a huge lead over at first, but it didn't make much of a difference as he's cut down.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Fouled off. The next 3-2. That
Nope,
misses.
that's down.
Ball 4 and Panic's aboard.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher, Travis.
Now at the plate, Travis Garneau comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now. Looking at his career totals, Garneau brings the batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Got it. But we'll try.
Standing in now, Joaquin Diaz. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. The second for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering, he's running. A pitch out, the throw, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call. So now to the plate, Pedro Severino. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ryu's ready. Here's the pitch. Well, and he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ramon Urias stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Right side. Fielded by Panic. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
When a guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jahmai Jones, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. First offering.
Gurriel.
Rounded softly down the line toward first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Grounded weakly toward third. And there's one down now. One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And here's Christian Yelich now. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning coming up. And stepping in, Yolmer Sanchez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ryu gets the sign. Here it comes on 1-0. Gets softly on the ground to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan.
One gone now in the Baltimore 7th. And that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. In there, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, number 24.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, DJ Stewart, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. It remains 1-0. Cesar Valdez will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 62. Cesar.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Chopped weakly to the left. Comes set and the 0-1.
0-1.
One and two. Valdez has over 40 innings on his line so far and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. First delivery to him. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Next to hit is Bo Bichette, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. He's set and the pitch. Oh, a hard hit ball that'll be caught over there at first. Pretty much right in the glove that time. And all set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Austin Hayes. 3rd baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Up the middle, base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in.
Into the box now, Cedric Mullins, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at 2nd base. Next to dig in, Freddie Galvis, trying here to plate the tying run from 2nd. First pitch on the way. Hit down the third baseline. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The catcher, number 28.
Striding in. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and misses. He pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Thought I served up one right there.
Ready with the 0-2.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
And another foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More of the show, Saturday baseball, after this. And now in the box, Joe Kennett, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Joe Kennett.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. That's popped up. Sanchez into shallow left. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Up next is the center fielder, Joaquin Diaz.
To the plate now, Joaquin Diaz. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. The throw pulls him off the bag. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Next will be the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
1-1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Rojas.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
He tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2. Darno at second. Dias at first. 2 out in the inning. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. All set to start the 9th in this one. And standing in is the DH, Ramon Urias. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Yelich. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down.
Now back, second baseman.
So next to bat will be Jahmai Jones. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ground ball foul down the left side. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out. Stepping in next, Yolmer Sanchez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu.
Now pitching for the Blue
So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. So now to the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. And he lays off there 1-0. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Blue Jays are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 final score. The Blue Jays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Hyun-Jin Ryu earned his 9th win of the year as he pitched into the 9th, allowing only 2 hits. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon.
Why is there such a big break right there? That's interesting. That's like a Almost a week off, pretty much. You boys should be well and rested by then. Okay, we're gonna play one more, and then we're gonna call it a night.
A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Dinelson Lamet, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one. Next to hit, Yolmer Sanchez, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, a 1-2.
Oh, that looks good.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He comes in one tick shy of 300 at 299. 7 homers, 26 RBIs. Here's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Oh, that looks good.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Now the 2-1.
Down to 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Hit in the air to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and he's taking the league by storm right now. He's punishing every mistake he sees, and we'll see if he can lose another ball over the wall again today.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. To 2-2 now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
A man at third with one away. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Oh, my goodness.
Now at the plate here is Rio Ruiz. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. One ball, no strike.
There we go.
Boy, I'll tell you, not all wins are created equal. There's something really satisfying about being down 5 runs and you band together to find a way to get that win. They've got a huge bounce in their step heading into their next game.
8-5 today. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Dinelson Lamet earned his 9th win of the year. Jorge Lopez
Fans are
allowed
final
7
line
earned
score
runs to
this
cross the plate in a
afternoon.
losing
First
effort.
victorious
Roberto
Blue
Ozuna
Jays. 8
records
runs
the
on
save,
13
his
hits.
10th.
No
So
errors.
that
They
will
left
wrap
14
things
men
up.
on
For
base.
Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole
For the
crew, I'm
Orioles,
Matt Vasgersian.
5 runs
You've been
on
watching
5
MLB
hits.
The
No
Show.
errors.
For more,
They
head
left
to
3 men on
theshow.com.
base. Time of the ball game.
Alright, everyone. That's gonna be it for now. I hope you had a good day or night wherever you are watching. As always, like and subscribe to B Gaming. It'd be much appreciated. Trying to get the viewers up, get the subscribers up. Yeah, so comment, favorite, like the video if you like it, all those type of things. Hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I do a new video, so we're gonna do new videos as much as we can. And, yeah, take care, stay safe, and until next time, peace.